This is Biba Bawumia Campaign. Ahadie the Jason hot news and kwa Aremeyaw Bramo Anuti Sawiyan subscribe ya Bomari say over subscribe to the channel. Yobe say over click the subscribe button. Now barely notification. We answer new video be upload no. Also once can be. I feel we are now like video and give us a thumbs up. Now feel share my offer so now when you be here now and summer air so ewo Ghana memo hano. I feel you share a year and summer about beto ye so yeti yes and some report ya about to the yeti and come we are eposo yeti
MPP penny for what party mu that time when we are meeting no Kennedy Agyapong wan kobi chemiye summit na when we are no Kennedy wan kobi summit no we are okumase ahojo eno na Kennedy Agyapong nya hint and the very first person about TV's new radio show say on penny Akufo Addo. I am sitting here today and I'm saying this on authority. I don't care wherever anybody will invite me. I will come and prove to you. Say na Ado danko Akufo Addo the selected Bawumia. It was Ken Ofori Atta and Gabby otchere darko. That time, na Ken Ofori Atta ne bank no pay bam. Aye ni yem na betim. Now listen to this history and story well. So Kojo Kyeremanteng what can ye? Cause 7:30 pepe maybe. One. Nina kwa kwasi no. Bawumia was able to help Ken Ofori Atta secure whatever documentation or whatever. Because don't forget that Bawumia had an oversight responsibility over the risk and surveillance at Bank of Ghana. Main code details. Because sikabi yira wo see one time be koso ewo ho eno enye ne be 15th November ho kono. I'll bring you document and evidence nimbie ma no nka sema minim da ana men kan sa Bawumia wieska nisika yira wo sika betima yira wo fie e bedroom na da wo adwuma. But I know the nonsense I am talking about. It's a do set that not do here obia. Oben running mate, no. He was scouting. And then Ken Ofori Atta and Gabby said that, oh, we know this gentleman at the Bank of Ghana. That's the son of Alhaji Bawumia, a very prominent NDC person. Nana Chubrik. Abranti and Waping. Obeboa Nyabutre na fano eti na answer na Bawumia 2008 dem ameka se media mi banu mansumanu ye de ndi sisika sa na afenu sa o kai sa asem no kom ha ye nim nsam o mi banu mansumanu eti Bawumia ma me ye me dance ni anything pine. Anna MPP penny for what party mu that time. When we are meeting no Kennedy Agyapong wan kobi chemiye. Summit na when we are no Kennedy wan kobi. Summit no when we are okumase ahojo. Hotel na when we are summit no wo free eye ahojo runabout. Now we kwa Santase runabout. Oko kakra obefa wonsa right ofa right wan crofo ton cars wo ho okwa abekwa kotu T junction na wafa right say bi na obefa wo left rather ufi ahojo roundabout kwa obefa wo left ufa left na akoya be 10 seconds drive obekwa kotu T junction na wafa wonsa right obekono na sa hotel no so eda wonsa left wo kumase na hu hotel ni di e ho na MPP mpani fo no eye meeting no time anana Ado danko Akufo Addo ye na adwen so obefa Bawumia eno na Kennedy Agyapong nya hint and bufuye the very first person about TV's new radio show say on penny my emfa Bawumia because they knew say his father was a traitor. Ne papa yi Kwame Nkrumah man na ne papa so saso yi UP man ye parliament tino munim no sa de na ye de wo mogam nti abrante no obeyi Ghana ama I swear Oda pa mo fa man na mo hwa de. Me se guy no obebi tre Ghana. Oda mo pa mo fa me mo do man na mo hwa de. Obebi tre Ghana cause we mojam. Ide awoni mojam. Anko be fa Ghana ni ne running mate. Chebibiom anko be fa Ghana ni as running mate. This is what happened. And a pa uja for the afano. Eti banks na ye gun krom hano. I am telling you today about me and gun. Because that they could do in and say, Ken Ofori Atta bowa hey ese about me didn't say good echi. Bawumia hey aje Gabby bo hey na NAPO sorry Bawumia didn't say good echi. Why? These are the two people who spearheaded, manipulated, re-engineered, re-facilitated, re-orchestrated to push him to become the running mate of the cousin and uncle. So, who becomes the hatchet man? Bawumia cabinet. Abrante bi per se, onone bank. Etimi jina brane. Eti bibia beko cabinet a efa finance ho any banking who be ano piamba Bawumia na Bawumia defending. That is why Bawumia single-handedly defended the collapse of 17 innocent banks. They published the report. Unfortunately, on our part, some of us, we took the report and reviewed the report as it was that time that was being prepared. But when I left multimedia, I said, no, let me go deeper into this matter. Something doesn't add up. Because obi ti say Kwabena Agyapong ono odi ne sika mba ban besia na ban de twa contract sika nti aban de ne ka na wo ye de na wo de me ka na ukum me ba ugu me bank Pakwesi ndom GN Bank aban kwaje several billions ewo Pakwesi ndom odi twa contract sika say de be yo metumi aye kwan ma aban te e den na but what I mean be document no kwanyo go back to this. Then I realized that something was actually fishy. Some things were actually not adding up. All because somebody wanted his bank to rule over all the banks. And because Bawumia was a corporate, he also succumbed to their understanding and the music they were playing. Fast forward. And odi ani mu ne gu banks ni na. Me ya do ma Friday patwa ya mon kai me Friday no mo refi. Match no odi enti a na na do apa ministers ni na free na chi.
Maya na manye.
Afena Kweku ehu se padis ni ya akromfo. But I too late. Jubilee House in Tokwan de meka ho asem achina. Adent na Afenyo Markins kisi chief of staff in Saho. On that bus, Afenyo Markins kissed. Kusa. Pese me busa sa nye bia the chief of staff office no ya loko ana. Ya tum. Ana ye ntum. Sir, ya okay, ya tum ana. I am only asking a very harmless, peaceful question. Okay. What is happening between His Excellency the President and the running mates to Bawumia? At a certain point, Akumasa one sha. NAPO can never walk to the office of the president. There, minimu. Echna me biye ensembie ni achrew. Na wahunie me bi. And I have said this over and over again, time without number. Sir, mampeni die enyemre. When I said this during John Dramani Mahama's time, some of my own that time MPP people thought that I was finding a very clandestine way of defending John Dramani Mahama. Afenyo Agyapong also say padis no eprado. For the very first time I want to life in 2024. Oba festival no fu minimum Akufo Addo because I'm saving a life twice. I know me say I know second that minimum kura me nchirem. Being who bet me a force me. I'm a match that is why I keep saying I saved his life. Because me nipa no bomb me hobai obo no hobai. I mean can't say something sure that say. They are not bombing me hobai obo no hobai say. You fair don't change. Afenyo Olbane who say padis no on one abusuafo any ministers of far one padis ne prano but I don't know the discussion for today. It's another say or see nipa bia obe win election 2024 obe handing over power to him. First then another or a certain position he thought that one wa bonding your father and the vice president. Yeah, I have told you, Bawumia papa was a traitor to Kwame Nkrumah, and Bawumia is still a traitor. You were dear you who mutai, wouldn't be told to the so papa ye cromfo. The way you saw for papa bimanam deliver me do nyame, ubebokron once well. Bawumia papa na you pimai Kwame Nkrumah time. It is the same Bawumia's papa. I know ye Kwame Nkrumah when the UP went ganged up against Kwame Nkrumah. That guy is still a traitor, and he is. And a wafa Ghana ni fa sireni oni fa edinachi. Ade aye wasase su pass edi yinsen ya hyew. Na wo san ye ohene o. Sammy to a pan, me your henny. My henny, near the yin saying Ashame. When ye are no ye, but to a fiaconaso. We are no ye, but to a fiaconaso. There's a so ye now say a bano, a meba, my dear tomb. And maybe your software you baby. Nayiri, only a tomb, nayiri a tomb. And a walk with that brody coco. I fed their padis immediately. Almost say abayano then na be fisiri alone na siri alone for me kokko minchirem da said the wadwen ye wo no fa de sa afei na nanado ehu say padis no edini bone but your excellency don't do the reshuffle na person oye no menye. It's too late. Stop it. But you see, some of us will go down in history that we wanted to save you. But some people around you who wanted to steal thought that were the bad nuts. Now, Kroya Yewomi, 2022, Your Excellency, I promised you May, November, I will give you details of whatever is happening around you. If you want to take action, fine. If you don't want to take action, no problem, because how many days are left? You have barely 2 months to go. 7th January, you are not a president. John Dramani Mahama will take over. Take it or leave it. And let me say this. Nana Danko Akufo Addo 2022 budget. They established the Development Bank Ghana, DBG. Baby, I'm doing a modu. I have only 15 minutes to end Fabe also. Pacho you assume Nedimechi. June 2022. Masha more than from October said November we know, and yet I will use documents. And some of the documents, me myself, I am afraid to even project. But I don't know. I can ask my producer to come and airdrop this and put it on the screens. June 2022, this government, as part of their budget statement, promised the people of this country that they would put up, they will establish, they will set up a development bank Ghana. Now, this government secured a $750 million grant. Later we were told it's a loan. Say kasa grant ewa memu mu a achede. Say na enya grant no omuboa. Ken Ofori Atta lied to us. That is why the president is angry with him. But let me ask you another question. I be Ken Ofori Atta desk can be esi na dey ye free o Jubilee House. No. Hado. You see, Sammy me ye CPP ni. Na me fa Sammy a. Oye APC ni finance minister asem to me and fa ho so oye mba. Nti etoda party fufuro ba na mfa no finance minister. Nyame ne hene. $750 million and aban way and it set up Development Bank Ghana. Go and read 2022 budget for 2023. I think it was 2021 for 2022. Aban the taxpayers' money. Another 1 billion Ghana cedis or P and so $750 million and so. And then a bank I in 2022 year June I started Boka. And let me say this, Your Excellency, if you want a copy of the internal audit report of the Development Bank Ghana, I got a copy. I can forward that to your office. Ghana for so what kind of report we are home? Corruption, mismanagement, procurement breaches, staff intimidation, conflict of interest, and also say you do baby a buy say onisika enti me kwado smart me fama someone's you. I behave like Kwame Nkrumah because I am. Match now baby I'm sick da. No akwa my account to me a bond I was stand chat. Kwade kobusa. Aban say kwado smart usika na mafa. Because Ghana deka. Me dey report the fansa me ya brantie. Me ho odey metime hurihuri. Na mom me ma me grow ya Akufo. Any penifo bi e kan ho wa bon kwakora ne mmerewa. Won so sika mpo aban say wafa because Ghana boka. Na bank aban yatie e boka. Me share report ni nyina mu wie ye no. I read the report this whole night. And I have a witness to tell you. As early as 2:45 a.m., I was awake. One thing I observed from the report, Sadamima Terminal, the following are some of the key issues that need attention by the government and donors. Me post the idea way on my Facebook wall. This is how I summarized the 57-page document. One, this is what I wrote. This one is what I wrote. This is what I personally wrote. Okay. 1, dominance of single source procurement. Me bro for no Ayapam Secondary School, Timpacho. Sami kaina anya woda facheme. 1. Despite the bank's stated preference for open competitive procurement, single sourcing was used for 67% of the vendor contracts reviewed by myself, Kwajo Smart, representing a value of 418 million Ghana cedis in June 2023. A 360% increase from the previous year. This raises concern about potential favoritism and inflated costs. Now watch this. Bank na say ya me no ka say no 2023 nkwano contract mu keke 750 million abinde ko ho no emu 418 million ayira through contract me na meka. Now watch this. Development Bank Ghana awarded 6 million in contracts to single consulting firm Asamoah and Williams Consulting. Mabodin, who is the owner? And surprisingly, this owner is also a worker. Any pasa company way ayane diano osanso ye adwuma our bank him. He was awarded a $6 million contract for critical services. Mpacho bank mo amoye bankers wo Ghana and then you find the critical services. When him say adwuma staff na wo bank na bank in 2022. Sorry, wo mo ye no eno an ya sign the ama contract a consultant no. Eti ono de beba no na workers na ye wie but near $6 million. Hey, you are be a concentration risk. Where and you say representing concentration risk kekeu. But we so a contradicts standard best practices in vendor management. Okay, number 2, this is what I wrote. Procurement irregularities and conflict of interest. Multiple allegations have surfaced regarding improper procurement practices, with top executives appearing to abuse their position for personal gains. These include the following. Me say, me kind 57-page document me will say, any pebi wa bank ni mua, sanka Abraham Timenimu. Na wayena dwen say, ono na emane cam 3, camera number 3. Enti no say ekwoto cam number 3 ne nan miensen ya tripod na o say agye me and mekwa akoto. Now afetie. Ade bia ehu na enwanwa e wasem we bu ne say, computers. Wamu said that no IT contract. Now listen carefully. A $17 million IT contract was awarded, highly questionable circumstances, with a supplementary contract signed solely by the CEO, Mr. Kwabena Agyapong, Ninuya Enimrekuduka. Far and large, by and large, by and large, bypassing required internal governance protocols. This transaction reeks of malpractice and deliberate undermining of institutional checks and balances. It's a quarter computers, JB. Wamu quarter computers. Computers require $17 million. Just computers. IT contract. Information technology contract. $17 million. This was solely signed by the CEO of Development Bank Ghana. His name is Mr. Kwabena Agyapong. B, from what I wrote, the CEO of DBG, in breach of conflict of interest regulation, holds shares among the top 10 shareholders in Fidelity Bank. an institution that benefits from DBG's wholesale funding. The CEO has approved, the CEO has approved, where Ayapam Secondary School, Brofo, Pacho. The CEO has approved investment transactions in favor of Fidelity Bank, some at concessionary rates, further raising suspicion of ethical misconduct, where Ayapam Brofo. We are there now, we are CEO, Emma Bank, Ayatini 2022. So we share Fidelity Bank Ghana. Shareholders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ghana for 30.8 million. Any pattern of one sika pa doso. We shareholders of Fidelity Bank no. Papa ika home. And I want Fidelity Bank to come out because that is my best bank in this country. I save with Fidelity Bank. I love Fidelity Bank. But this one, I need answers from Fidelity Bank Ghana. Somebody must come clear and clean. See, why many suspect that some board members of DBG, those of you calling me, stop calling. Because this story, nobody can gag us. We will do it. Stop calling my phone. Okay. Why many suspect that some board members of DBG are in collusion is that the current board chairman of CBD, Dr. Aremeyaw Anas, is also the board chair of GIRSAL, GIRSAL. We are board chairman. Emma Development Bank Ghana. The same person is the board chairman, Emma GIRSAL, where the latter has benefited from projects under the guise of his induced and coerced collaboration. So Nippon Oya board chairman. Emma DBG no on one so board chairman Emma sa company for the GIRSAL and go for kind of GIRSAL. One of such projects is an existing compact of 19.6 million Ghana cedis to implement activities in some 5 priority agricultural value chain, where Mofes extension remain a mere collaborator only on paper, just to tick the boxes. In the face of this conflict of interest, how can the chairman truly exercise his duty professionally? Who watches over the compromised watchman? 3, significant cost variation. The report uncovered substantial discrepancies between estimated and actual cost for several projects, raising concerns about budgetary control and transparency. I want to cite an example here. The cost for office fit out. Mr. True, office fit out here then. Akonya, table, air conditioning, workstation, den, carpet, afeti. The cost for office fit out. Sabrofu e no anadwo me frɛ nipa miensa. Say, for them to tell me, I am saying nobody should call me. I know the numbers. Because I've spoken to all of you that nobody can stop me on this matter. I'll forward the internal audit report to our lawyer. That is why I am telling you what I summarized. And the lawyer of Media General will advise going into details of this particular issue. And so I realize here, TV no entenkoi, entenkonso. There has been an instruction that the gentleman is not against the president. He wanted the best for him. Apem.
No, it's for winning a year and summer about the toy. So because so and our no say we can subscribe we have Bawumia subscribe to the channel Sansa Hadie latest and hot news in Kwa and I'm the Bremo Afenyo we are now like give us a thumbs up nothing share of Forson when you be here now and someone also will gather Mahamadu was waiting me at share what Gyamfi here some we now will comment boxing Mobeti interview in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.